Hello and welcome back to your channel, guys. This is Manu and welcome back to Musings of Manu once again. Today we're going to talk about 5 books that are my recommendations for you, and I enjoyed thoroughly reading them in 2023. These are the 5 books, and these are the only books I think I can read for so many times. Every year I can read these books. I will start from the book that actually inspired me a lot, because have you heard of this term that if you have to focus, you will have to organize your desk, you will have to put some formal attires so that you can focus on your work. I have actually tried it in my life and it always works for me. I cannot work with full attention when I'm messy, when my workspace is messy, when I haven't cleaned my space. So this book is for you. The Art of Discarding. I don't know from how many years I have this book. Maybe when I was in school, from then only. This is written by Nagisa Tatsumi, and when you read this book, you will realize why there's a lot of stuff around you and you are just so much attached to it that you are not able to let go of it. And when you let go of it, then only the new things will come into your life. There were, let's take an example, there were so many books that I did not want to donate, I did not want to let go of them, but at the end of the day I realized that I have read them already and I do not need them anymore. And maybe some of the books were so precious to me because they were gifted by people who were very precious to me, and I could not let go of those memories or those books. So that's why this book is also very close to my heart. I read all of these pointers, everything, and I actually tried to apply it in my life. And when I did, I found 2 bags full of clutter, just clutter after cleaning, because I thought it was not clutter. I thought maybe I will use it one day, and that one day never came. So after reading this book, I actually cleaned my space, I cleaned everything, and I got rid of the clutter. I got rid of everything that was extra at my place. So you will live when you are clean with the space, and at the same time you're cleaning your head as well. You're living more calmly, you are living with a mental peace and an ordered life. So this book is highly recommended, because at the same time you are running your psychological machines while you are reading it. This is the art of discarding. When you discard something from your life, you get rid of it, and the more you get rid of things that are unnecessary, you attract happiness into your life and peace. So the art of discarding for you. I love the cover as well. Can you see that? I love it so much. Let's go to the second book. The Dark Humor, The White Tiger. I actually watched the movie wherein Priyanka Chopra was there. I don't know what I learned from this book. Maybe dreams do come true if you are ready to go the extra mile, and the protagonist, actually Balram, went extra mile for everything. But I won't say that there is one lesson from this book. I'll say it has everything in this one book. It has the dark humor, it has the ability to keep you intact all the time. It will ask you to keep reading, and you won't be able to put this down. I read it for 2 days continuously. I did not put it down, and I finished this book. I was shocked that I finished it in 2 days. So this book is for you guys. This is written by Arvind Adiga, and I hope you should definitely read this book. Okay, let's go. From teenager to achiever. If you are a teenager watching this video, even if you are not a teenager, if you are a parent, or if you are just a 16-year-old, I would highly recommend you to read this book. This is written by Arun Jain sir, and I have shared a lot of copies of this book with my friends as well. But what I think about this book is that there is a whole world inside this one book. The teenage years are the base years of any student's life. So when you're open to taking risks in life, when you are open to everything in life, you are open to dream, you are ready to dream as big as you can, you need this book. It's like if you dream it, you achieve it. And this book is Teenager to Achiever. This book has everything. Let me tell you a few pointers. How do I deal with failures? How should I choose my role model? How can I learn to work in a team? How should I overcome my fears and doubts? How should I control my temper? I have been there and I know how precious this book is for every single student, every single teenager. How should I manage my time? The chapters to remember are so large. How do I remember so much? Teenager to Achiever for you guys. Anytime, any day, I can recommend this book. Let's move on to the next book. Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen for you guys. I wish she was alive so I could ask her a few more questions about Mr. Darcy, about how their life was after that, about everything, about all of her books, about Emma and her every single piece that she has ever written. I don't know why, but I love this book more than any other book. Maybe because of the movie as well. I watched all the movies. I read every single text there was so that I don't miss out on any single part of the book. This is for the literature lovers. This is a piece of art. Let us protect this piece of art. Let us embrace it while we have it, because this is a piece of art, and this is the only book I think that made me feel like I am a reader, and that made me feel proud of the fact that I was a reader and I read this book. I love this book so much. I cannot express it in words. So you will have to read this book for sure. Not now, once you get familiar with when you are able to take up so much heavy vocabulary. And if you have read it already, do let me know in the comments below how did you like it. I love this book so much. Pride and Prejudice for you guys. This is an edited version by B. Mangalam, but you can also get the Pride and Prejudice by Emma, by Jane Austen, and you can get Emma, Sense and Sensibility, all of these books online available. Last but not the least, coming to my another favorite book. I don't know, I have picked all of these books. These are all my favorite. Let's go. The Fault in Our Stars for you guys. I totally fell in love with this book when I read it. I read it when I was in 11th standard, and after that I read it when I was in second year. After that I haven't read it yet. I have read it so many times. Every time I used to read some few lines that were very close to my heart. Every time I would go inside the book just to sometimes make myself cry as well, because I feel lighter after a good cry, so I could sleep well as well. So John Green, The Fault in Our Stars for you. There are a couple of books that makes you feel alive, and this is one of those very few books. And there are some books that do not have that level of movies, but this book has a movie that is equally wonderful, that is equally incredible as the book. I love this book so much, and I will highly recommend you, 100% recommend you, totally recommend you to read this book, The Fault in Our Stars for you guys. You will fall in love with this book. You will fall in love definitely. A little description. I can't stop thinking about this book. Despite the tumor shrinking medical miracle that has brought her a few years, Hazel has never been anything but terminal, her final chapter inscribed upon diagnosis. But when a gorgeous plot twist named Augustus Waters suddenly appears at Cancer Kid Support Group, Hazel's story is about to be completely rewritten. The Fault in Our Stars. So guys, I am not giving any spoilers, you know very well, so I'm just going to tell you one thing, that in our lives we always think we do not have enough, but what if we live like today is the last day? We will be able to appreciate every single moment, every single minute of the day when we think like that. And I think we never know what is going to be happen in the future, what is going to happen in our lives, but if we embrace every single moment and if we try to live our best life, we will never regret it. So the people you meet, try to be the kind of person you would like to meet. So with them, be the best kind of person, be the best version of yourself. Fault in Our Stars, do read it for sure. So this was the whole recommendation of 2023 year, and I hope you read it for as many times as you can. I read this book a few months ago, and before that I read it during my second year. I read it a few months ago just to make myself cry and for a good sleep. So you should definitely go for it, not just to cry but to feel so many emotions at a time. And I already told you that sometimes you do not read to improve your mind, sometimes you read to make yourself feel better. So just go and read these books. I will see you in the next video, and subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and happy new year to you guys. Have a great 2023 Eid, and at the same time I have a great 2024 New Year. Bye.